Hi Rasmus users. Today we're going to be talking about how to invite users onto the platform, which is one of the first things that you'd be doing as you're onboarding. To invite users, you would go into settings, you would click on organization, and then you would click on the users tab over here. There's two different ways you can invite users onto Hi Rasmus. The first option is by clicking on invite user, and you would use this if you want to invite a single user onto the platform. The other option is by clicking on bulk invite users, and that's if you want to invite multiple users that will all have the same role on Hi Rasmus. So let's take a look at what those would look like. If I click on invite users, you would be required to type in the email address of the user that you would want to invite. You would select what the user's role is. So let's say Jen is being invited as a supervisor. And then you would click over onto this access tab and you would give them access to the clients that they would be working with. Once you've done that, then you would just click on invite user. We can do the same thing with bulk invite users, but we'd be putting in different email addresses for the different users that we're inviting. And if you use this button, then all of these email addresses and all of these users would have to be assigned the same role. So let's say these users are being assigned the behavior technician role. And then again, you would assign them or give them access to the business unit that they're going to be working in. And then we would click on invite. Once you've invited your users, you can see all pending invitations on this tab over here. They would be receiving an email with an Hi Rasmus invitation. They can click on the link and create their account. Once they've created their Hi Rasmus account, they would be removed from pending invitations and then they would appear under the users tab over here.